It's day 5. It's already here. I can't believe that. Our Wives Under the Sea was a good choice. I listened to it last night while I played Animal Crossing. I've been listening to it this morning while I made breakfast and have been editing the first vlog video. And I just really, the writing is so good. And it's short. I did not know it was as short as it was. I was looking last night, like I've already finished half of this. I've got 45 minutes left in the audiobook. It's only like 200 something pages. I thought it was a longer book, so that's great. That means I can probably knock that one off like this morning. I don't know if I'll pick up another audiobook after this one. I do have We Sold Our Souls by Grady Hendrix, but I'm not really like feeling that one necessarily. And I do think I'm going to be able to read a little bit more of Joe Hill's stuff today. But Our Lives Under the Sea is like really good. Like I'm going to have to look up this writer again because this is the first thing I think I've read from her. But the kind of creeping dread of what is happening at the bottom of the ocean, interspersed with like you knowing they technically made it back, so it's okay. What happened then? I have a bad feeling I'm not going to be fully satisfied knowing what happened, but I don't know if that's going to be a big deal. Like I think again, it's more of the aspect of the change, the coming back wrong part of this. You know what it feels like? It feels like a really long Twilight Zone episode. So that's pretty fun, which is weirdly enough kind of what 20th Century Ghosts feels like with Joe Hill. I'm really excited because it means I'm kind of leaving that reading slump I was in, where I felt obligated to finish stuff and it didn't actually seem enjoyable. So hopefully I can ride this till the wheels fall off. Today, we don't have a lot to do. My husband is going to go practice with a new band he may play with, so he's going to be playing his bass all day to practice. I think I'm going to clean and keep Tim, the new cat, company. That way he's not lonely. And then I'm going to go watch a movie with a friend tonight. I don't know what we're going to watch. We've been doing spooky movies, but we both are kind of like I enjoy spooky movies, and I know that they're going to sit with me. So I just get aware of that. She knows they're going to sit with her mentally, so she doesn't really like watching them. So we may just watch something else. But that'll be much later today. I'm going to see how much I can get finished. Fingers crossed I can do Our Wives Under the Sea like really soon. Give you kind of my final thoughts on it and move to the next book. Because I still haven't technically read the book that I pulled out for an orange or black cover, even though I've read stuff that could like fall into that category. I can always do more than one book per thing. You know, like I can do, I mean, I think Venus in the Blind Spot works for like 2 or 3 of them. So, you know, I'll get it done. They'll all get done. I do need to take a picture for today's Bookstagram challenge, which is, I think, orange and black covers, and I have plenty of those. So I'll do that at some point. But now I'm going to go finish making sure that video uploads, and finish listening to Our Wives Under the Sea. Okay, so I finished Our Wives Under the Sea. It did exactly what I thought it would. It didn't really answer anything. It just kind of said, here it is. You take meaning of it what you want to take. And I really liked it. I liked the pacing from the very beginning to the very end. I thought the like back and forth of the folks on the sub to Miri, the wife left waiting, and then dealing with the aftermath. I thought that was great. Again, you never really know what happened. There's like hints of it. There's a kind of like maybe this corporation is corrupt. Maybe just we need to stay the hell out of the ocean, which I would agree with wholeheartedly. God didn't give me wings and he didn't give me gills. He meant for me to be on land. So I'm very much team don't keep going to the bottom of the ocean. But there is the idea of like, you know, this is where we live too. To understand Earth is to understand the ocean. And I really like the sort of, it's not like fantasy, it's not really paranormal, but the use of the symbolism of going down somewhere where not a lot of people can go, going through something you can't really explain, and coming back and having to act like everything was okay, even though you literally are changed in every way entirely, as a sort of view of trauma, is beautiful. It was a great story. I can absolutely see teaching this, not for my sophomores, but for like AP Lit could probably do this and have a great time with it. Plus, it's short. So if you are watching this and you teach AP Lit, look into Our Wives Under the Sea. I think it's got some really good conversations about loss and love and trauma response. Um, and it's just really good writing. It's just really good writing. I started Halloween Party by Agatha Christie on Hoopla. It was in my library, so I checked that out, and so I've got about a quarter of the way through that. We did a little mini meeting with Tim and the other cats for about 20 minutes, and they were like, okay, I think they've reached the limit, and we put him back in his room. So I'm going to go in a minute and go hang out with him and keep reading the Joe Hill book, but otherwise I've just been playing Animal Crossing like all day. Absolutely useless. My husband's been practicing songs for the band he's practicing with tonight. So just this bass happening in the background. And it's a beautiful day to go to the pool. And I'm like, I'm really wanting to go to the pool. But I really don't want to have to deal with driving to my dad's house and like getting ready because I have to lather on like so much sunscreen. But it would be nice. We'll see. We'll see. If I do, you'll know. Okay, it's about 11:50 on day 5. Time means nothing, really. I am, at this moment, 2 books away from finishing my Summerween, like, prompts. I am just shy of 40% done with Halloween Party by Agatha Christie. It's about a girl who gets murdered at a Halloween party, and so Hercule Poirot has to figure out who did it. And so they're doing the whodunit information collecting right now. And so it's kind of simple. It's nothing too crazy. Nobody's trying to do anything shocking. I've got some theories about who did it, but I'm sure I'll be completely shocked by the end of it. But I haven't been able to pick up 20th Century Ghost at all today. I actually ended up going to a friend's house and we had food. We watched Howl's Moving Castle and 2 episodes of Ted Lasso, which I'd never seen before, so that was fun. And then I went home and I just haven't picked it up. So I think, despite my better judgment, I'm going to go try to read at least one short story from that collection before I go to bed. And we're just going to hope it's not a really like scary one or gory one. I know Black Phone is in this collection, so if that's what pops up next, we'll just skip it. I know I won't be able to handle that one. But I think that's about it. I know tomorrow I may go to town for a little while and do some errands, so that'll be a time where I can't read. And then I think we're going out Thursday night, so I've got to get these books read like tomorrow morning, tomorrow night. It's got to get done. And I think I can do it. I'm just like, I'm feeling the pressure a little bit because I'm so close, but I'm just like so far away. But I'm glad I've at least done the 3. So yeah, Halloween Party will takes place in the fall, and 20th Century Ghost will be black on the cover, and then I'll have all of them done. So anyway, I'm going to go finish reading. This is the end of day 5. Any updates on 20th Century Ghost, I'll tell you tomorrow if I read it. Again, I may pass out immediately, which is very likely to happen. Good morning, it's day 6. Back at it again with Timothy. He's handsome. You should all know it. Just want to take a moment for the boy. I have my Kindle back here, just keeping him company because we weren't home last night, so he's kind of been alone, and he appreciates it because he's a cuddler. He's definitely a tuxedo cat. But I did finish 2 more stories in 20th Century Ghost last night. I read the like metamorphosis style story where the kid wakes up and he's a locust. And I read Abraham's Sons, which is about the sons of Abraham Van Helsing, the vampire hunter. And I liked them both. They're pretty good. They're not too scary. Again, these feel like, I saw it described as like Twilight Zone episodes, and that's what it feels like. It feels like there's metaphors and there's like symbolism here that you really need to pay attention to. So I'm liking it so far. I'm going to keep reading it for a little while today until I hear if I'm going to be going out or doing anything later. And just keeping the boy company. He's handsome. He's so handsome. Alright. I'm gonna read now. If you let me. If you let me read. Oh, so easy. Okay, it is 8:36. I have been out most of the day. We did some errand running, went to Target. It was fun, but I did not read a lot. I did read another story in the Joe Hill collection, and I listened to a little bit of Halloween Party, but I couldn't get into it while I was driving, so I changed over to Spotify. So here's what I'm planning to do, because I've got to get farther than 40% in both these books. I'm going to put on my headphones. I'm going to listen to Halloween Party. I'm going to do the few chores and cleanings things that I'm going to do, and then I'm going to play Animal Crossing for the remainder of the evening. And that should hopefully get me a little bit further in Halloween Party. I do think I'll have a chance to read tomorrow during the day, but I won't tomorrow night. I'm meeting somebody for drinks and food, and it's going to be really fun, but I won't be reading, so I need to get it done tonight, really. Like, I need to get it done tonight and between, like, now and, like, 6 o'clock tomorrow. I also don't think I'm going to take the Instagram picture for tonight. Today's theme is supposed to be, like, your favorite fall-themed drink or snack in your current read. Well, first of all, I've already taken a picture with Halloween Party. I don't want to do another picture with Halloween Party. I don't have a physical copy of the Joe Hill book. And I don't particularly want to make something fall-themed to drink, because the only thing I can think of that I have the supplies for here is apple cider, and it is 100 degrees in North Carolina. I don't want apple cider. So, I mean, I guess I could make it and then put it in with ice cubes and make apple juice. I don't know. Like, a hot drink right now sounds miserable. Um, and I don't just have fall snacks. Like, I don't have, like, candy and stuff like that. Well, I guess I could take a picture with my students' award, like, reward candy. I brought that home so it wouldn't melt in my classroom, but, like, I don't really want to do that either. So I might just not take a picture today, which sucks, but, like, I don't know. I may change my mind. But it's almost 9 o'clock, so I gotta make up my mind. Whatever I'm gonna do, I need to go ahead and commit to it. But the main thing I'm doing now, cleaning and Animal Crossing while listening to my audiobook, and then hopefully crossing the 50% mark with that one. So I'll get back to you. We'll see if I'm successful or if I take that picture. Either way. Okay, I'm just gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna make okay, so my favorite, like, cold weather drink is actually wassail or Russian tea. I don't know what the actual name for it is, but it's something our church makes for like Advent. So we have wassail and Moravian cookies. Wassail takes time. It's like black tea and pineapple juice and orange juice and spices, and it's a lot of effort. I don't have the materials and I don't have the time. What I do have is I found there's, like, a cheat to do kind of like a half-assed version of it. It's herbal tea, so I don't have to worry about having, like, caffeine at 9 o'clock at night. It's orange and spice, and so spices, I think they have them listed. Yeah, it just says rosehip spices, hibiscus, orange peel, roasted chicory, natural orange flavors. But I know it has, like, clove and allspice and cinnamon, which are the three main, like, spices you need. So if I do this, and I think I've got a little bit of fruit juice that I can put in here, and it'll taste kind of like wassail, but at the very least it'll look like a warm drink. But either way, I think that's what I'm going to make now. I finished my cleaning. I'm going to play Animal Crossing in a second. I'm going to go brew this and take my picture and do all that. I've posed everything, in fact. Give me a second. This is where I've staged my picture by my house hippo, my dried figs, all my, like, candle stuff. I'm going to probably do it from up here. Do a, like, downward shot because, well, I don't know. Yesterday I did downward shot. Maybe I'll do like this. This is not what I'm reading, but it is the only Joe Hill book I have that is actually the same colors as the one I've got, and also it's a collection, so it's similar. It's not the same, but it's similar. Anyway, I'm gonna go fix this and put that there, and then I'm gonna move on with my life. Okay, stick with me. I need you to see the vision, even though this is clearly a dark clip. I don't have any pineapple juice. I really thought I had some, but the only thing I had pineapple in my cabinet was slices of pineapple that went bad in March of last year. So not only did that tell me I need to clean my kitchen, it also means I can't, like, spice it up the way I wanted to. But hear me out. Wassail is black tea with spices and then equal parts like a fruit juice thing. So it's pineapple, orange, lemon. And I'm going to make the orange spice. And then I have lemon juice, a cinnamon stick, and half of a peach and honey aha. Not quite a fall drink, but it's as close to a fall drink as I'm going to get without making like a hot toddy, and I'm not making a hot toddy tonight. Like I said, this is already pushing it because it's like 100 degrees. Just want you to know that this is a very chaotic mix that's about to happen here. It's not going to taste like wassail at all. I need to come up with like a fake name for it. It's like I was sick a couple years ago, and I was gonna make a penicillin, which is a specific kind of drink. It uses like a ginger syrup and like certain kind of alcohols. I didn't have that, so I used ginger ale, like a vodka and some other random mix, and I called it an over the counter because it was like the off brand of penicillin. That's what this feels like I'm making, is the off brand, like over the counter wassail. So, and it's not even the over the counter off brand I already was gonna make of wassail. That's the real joke. I'll make it anyway. So, here goes nothing. Cheers. Alright, I'm playing Animal Crossing now. Assessing some fossils. Let me give you the verdict on this hot ass drink. I mean, I don't, like, is it bad? No, it's not. Do I want hot, cinnamony, orangey, appley liquid? But it's 100 degrees in July. No. So, this is a fun experiment. I'll probably sip on it a little bit more, and then eventually, like, maybe put some ice in it. The picture looks good, but, like, at what cost? That was fun. Anyway, and then I know, bear with me, this is, like, the worst filming job I've ever done. Bear with me. It also said, like, current, like, snack. I'm gonna get into these. It's just the marshmallows from the Lucky Charms. Highly recommend it. It was like $1. It's way too much sugar. It's so good. So this will be what I'm enjoying while I play Animal Crossing. You know, well-rounded girl dinner. And while I finish Halloween party. So there's that. Anyway, that'll probably be where this ends. This day's vlog. Because I can just catch you up in the morning and let you know what's going on. But just understand that I ended day 5 drinking this weird drink and eating marshmallows, you know, as God intended. Okay, I'm currently in my husband's truck. We are going to do a bunch of errands today. It's day 7, it's the last day. I have one book left. I finished Halloween Party last night. It was okay. It ended better than I thought. I didn't really know who did it until the last second, and the only reason I didn't is because I really wasn't paying attention to them bitches when they were introduced. And I'm like, that's another British person. Oh, look, another British person. Nothing stuck. Nothing stayed here. I might be too dumb for Agatha Christie. It would not surprise me. Anyway, the last thing I have is Joe Hill. I'm still only on Black Phone. I did not pick this up again last night, so I've got to finish the Black Phone and then whatever comes after that. And I have today to do it. We have to go pick up some sound system stuff for the local community theater and bring it back. We have to get the paperwork done for our pop-up camper and get like the official registration for it done. And he's going to practice for his band that he's playing with tonight. And so I've got a couple of moments in the day where I think I'll be able to read, and then I'm meeting a friend for drinks and food in another town tonight, so I won't be reading, obviously, then. But I think I'm going to do it. I think I can. I think if I'm just, like, if I focus, I'll do it. It's also hot as balls right now. It is, like, 90-something degrees, and it's just is 10 o'clock. It's going to be miserable today. I thought about going to the pool, but it would be awful. Like, it would be like sitting in soup. So I'm not doing that. I'm going to sit here and read until he comes back, and then we're going to go do our running around. We'll see how far I get. So I apparently have 3 hours and 36 minutes left in the book. Does anybody else get that on their Kindle and think, challenge accepted? I can beat that. Because I do, and now I'm going to. Again, 44% left. 3 hours, 36 minutes. Let's do this. Oh my God, I just got home and I was overwhelmed by the idea that I was going to have to sit on my Kindle all day and not even be at like the pool or somewhere nice, just on my couch. I would feel miserable. Y'all, Hoopla has 20th Century Ghosts on audio. I know it feels like everything I'm reading this year is just an audiobook, but like I have to multitask. My ADHD will not let me just sit. Even when I listen to an audiobook with nothing to do, I'm playing like solitaire or something. So I downloaded it. I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to clean my kitchen and I'm going to get this shit finished. I'm so excited. It's like finding a cheat code in Sims. I probably still won't finish it before I have to go to town tonight, but that's great because I can listen in the car. Oh, just the little things, you know, like having an audiobook version. I have full confidence now that I'm going to have this finished by the end of the day. I'm about 50%. I finished the Black Phone, and that's right at like 48. So I've got like, I got a feeling it's going to be good. So, oh my God. God bless Hoopla for real. If you don't have Hoopla, you need to get it. Like, maybe your library's not great, but like, get it. Because I have not regretted a single moment of having it. Take a shot every time I'm wearing this cardigan in this vlog. Die immediately of alcohol poisoning. Okay, I finished them. I did. It's right here. I took the picture last night. So let's do the quickest of rundowns because this video is already going to be almost 30 minutes long. I'm sorry. Halloween Party. This was pretty good. It was serviceable. You do not have to have any kind of knowledge about Hercule Poirot and his previous mysteries to enjoy it. I think you can just jump in and have fun with it. This is representing Our Wives Under the Sea in the picture. Our Wives Under the Sea, highly recommend. It's a 5-star. It's beautifully written, it's really quickly paced, and it has a great take on trauma. This is a stand-in for Joe Hill's novel. 20th Century Ghost was very good. The story about the guy with the cape, I literally had to pause and stop. It shook me to my core. The Black Phone, also a standout. I look forward to probably watching the movie soon because I know it adds a little bit more to it. A lot of the other ones were good, but they didn't stand out to me. The one that definitely was the most impactful was the cape. Black Phone, the one where the kid turns into a locust. And I kind of liked the last one. It was very hard to follow on audio because it was long, but it was really good. Oh, my father's mask was weird. Anyway, read it. It's good. It's a really good collection. Venus in the Blind Spot. This is also a really good one, but Junji Ito never misses. The title story is actually kind of difficult, so trigger warning for like sexual assault. But the stories themselves are very good. And last but not least, the only one left. Also really good, Riley Sager. It did not piss me off like The House Across the Lake did, so I'll probably pick up more of their books. I know they got like, I think Home Before Dark I have like on my shelf right now. That's it. I've survived Summerween. I did a book for everything. This is what I ended up choosing to represent them with. The only one left is a thriller. Venus in the Blind Spot is a manga. The Joe Hill collection was black on the cover. Our Wives Under the Sea was Listen at Night or in the Dark, and this is a book that takes place in the fall. So, that was great. I cannot wait till next year. Next year is year 5, so I'm sure they've got some really fun things planned. If you finished anything that you thought was particularly good for Summerween, let me know. I'm always looking for new horror and, like, I guess, decent thriller recommendations. Like I said, weird about thrillers. I am going to go probably not read. I'm a little burnt out. So, hope you've enjoyed this chaos. I know this one was a little bit more chaotic than vlog number 1. Can't be helped. It's in my nature. Alright, that's it. Bye.